As Federation co-presidents, Gerald and I are honored to present the 2021 Wayne Nightingale Achievement Award to Mike Springer.
Mike fut le premier conseiller professionnel nommé en vertu des dispositions de la Convention collective des enseignants du Nouveau-Brunswick, grâce à son travail d'élaboration des paramètres et des protocoles entourant les services de conseillers professionnels. Les enseignantes et les enseignants ont accès encore aujourd'hui à d'excellents services innovateurs qui font l'envie de plusieurs organisations au Canada. La conception de ces programmes ne s'est pas faite seule. Dès les premiers instants, Mike a travaillé en étroite collaboration avec les conseillers des secteurs anglophones et francophones, s'est montré ouvert et disponible.
Further to this important role, in the creation of the counseling program, Mike was also very active in pensions. His sympathetic, collaborative approach with teachers close to retirement and with our retirees has always been exemplary. His contribution became even more evident during the discussions surrounding the changes to our pension plan in 2014. Because of his privileged access to the government authorities at the time and his ability to tactfully and effectively present a solid case made by the leaders of our association and federation, the end result for the teaching profession was much better than we had originally anticipated. His dedicated service to active members and retirees continues with his role as a trustee on both the New Brunswick Teachers Pension Plan and VESCOR boards.
En raison de son expérience dans une école au début de sa carrière et de ses excellentes relations avec les membres francophones, il ne fait aucun doute que Mike est un francophile qui a toujours respecté et bien compris les enjeux de la minorité. Nous sommes certains que les membres des deux associations pourront constater son apport important pour la Fédération.
For all of these reasons, we are pleased to recognize this tall, literally tall educator, advocate, and pioneer of the teacher counseling and pension services as the 2021 recipient of the Wayne Nightingale Achievement Award. Congratulations. Félicitations.
Wow, this is different times, isn't it? Thanks very much, Rick and Gerard. And I got to tell you, I was quite surprised when Rick called me. I'm thinking, what's Rick calling for? Maybe there's something else he'd like me to do with the Federation or the association. And to tell me I have an award, I'm thinking, wow, what for? You know, I have to tell you that when I came to work here at the NBTA, I was working at the Department of Education at the time. And some of you probably know this, but I took a $5,000 cut in pay to come and work for the NBTA. And I just looked at it as an opportunity to work with teachers in a very more close way with them all, especially in the counseling field. And, you know, I had great respect for Jack McKinnon, obviously Dawson Murray, and coincidentally, of all people, Wayne Nightingale. Wayne taught me French in high school. He was probably the only high school teacher I never really messed with. He and I used to joke about that, and I used to say, you know, Wayne, you know why I never mess with you? And he said, oh yeah, I know why you never mess with me. And I said, why is that? He said, because you always thought I was a little bit on the edge. And he did that deliberately. We had a lot of fun. And when I came here to work for the MBTA, I have to tell you, it was absolutely so rewarding for me, so rewarding. The only problem was I'd spent 15 years traveling with the Department of Education all over the province. And then I'm going to spend another 12 years traveling all over the province. My wife, Pauline's a teacher. We had 2 small children, and she's running the household and running everything, and I'm running the roads. I call myself a road warrior. But I have to say, I thoroughly enjoyed working here. I said to Pauline when I retired, I really feel like I'm going too early. My time was up from my point of view, but I'd only been here 12 years, and I was really, really enjoying working here. And I kind of wanted to keep going, but there was no way to keep going. And really, it wasn't until this whole pension change thing came in And my next door neighbor happened to be Mr. Higgs, and that was coincidentally very fortuitous for me and I think the Federation. And Larry called me, and I was delighted to somehow get involved. And we worked hard. We worked hard on that pension plan. And Larry will know, and he knows for sure, and I was very upset about that, and Dawson Murray was very upset about it. We didn't agree with the changes. We didn't think it should happen. And we sat down, and we worked, and we worked, and we agreed to have a third-party actuary come in. And basically, the third-party actuary, we had to make some changes. But when it was at one point, they were actually talking about young teachers who were going to have to work to the age of 65. And I remember calling Larry and said, Larry, holy jumping, we cannot let this happen. This is crazy. My daughter's a teacher at Hubbard Avenue Elementary down in Oromocto. Her friends, I know them well. I just couldn't imagine. I couldn't imagine my wife teaching to the age of 65. So that really spurred me that we got to do something. And we did. And I think we have in fact, I know we have a great pension plan right now. The other thing that used to always bother me, by the way, is that I always felt like we should have more say about the services that we were getting from the government for our teachers. All of the public service employee benefits branch was funded by our pension plan and the civil service pension plan. And yet, if we said we needed more help, we couldn't get more help. When we brought in pension changes that increased our numbers from 125 to 325, I remember going downtown, I was telling Larry this the other day, I remember going downtown and saying, we need more benefit counselors because we got a big surge going on. Oh, we can't hire them because government won't allow it. It's our money. So, now we have control over that. We have control over all of our services. So I feel really good about what's happened. And I am passionate. I'm still passionate, and I'm so delighted that I had the opportunity to get back involved. And when Larry called me and asked me if I would be a trustee, well, that for me was the icing on the cake for me. I thought, great, I can really get further involved. And so I don't know what else to say, except I really appreciate this award, and thank you very much.